If women will do that shit to their own children, most of you guys are simply going to be a utility in a blended family or a step-father relationship. But let's go ahead and get into these videos. I got two short ones. I think y'all have seen them before, but they tie into tonight. So let's go with this first one.
If you're a man who desires peace from a woman, I want you to start thinking about it this way. It's less about the woman that you search for and more about the women that you say no to. This is because it's not a woman's job to bring you peace. It's your job to create your own peace and then protect it. So saying no doesn't mean not giving a woman what she wants. It means saying no to the woman whose wants, needs, and desires don't align with your own.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
You go, girl!
Shout out to the Snow Bunny. She just spoke some truth. Brothers, I keep saying find your own peace. And it's not on some feminist type of shit where I'm like, oh, y'all niggas just complaining. It isn't. No. Bruh, I'm telling you, it's great advice. Even when women throw it at you and she's saying it in a disrespectful way, trying to take a jab at you, take the information. Find your own peace. Be your own peace. It's great advice because guess what? That way, when anything happens, you don't get rattled. Good, bad, or indifferent. Kofa, you're doing great. Thank you. Kofa, you're a piece of shit. Thank you. You don't want to get rattled. You don't want to be able to be shaken and veered off course instead of just being focused and knock out what you want to knock out. Then when you want to take the time to take a break, to take a breather, you're in full control of that. This is why y'all always see me with a cigar. That's my peace. My little junky ass garage that I'm cleaning out. That's my peace. When I'm sitting out back, that's my peace. When I'm at a cigar bar, that's my peace. I like to chill. Guess what? When I go across that water, passport bros, shout out to y'all. When I go across that water, the sticks go with me. I tend not to go places where I can't get a hold of a cigar. I'm going to smoke my cigar. That's my peace. I'm going to also read. That's my peace. It's so many layers to it. As a matter of fact, I got to add another video. I forgot to add it in, but I'll do it at the end. Somebody remind me before I close out, say, Kofa, did you play the video? If y'all are still around. Say, Kofa, did you play the video? Let me get to this next video. This is one that y'all played before. Well, I mean, y'all have seen before. But I'm going to take I'm going to add on to it. I'll say that.
And this one's a baby. And it's not my responsibility to be watching both of these kids. What little Dia? Because it's not my child and my kid to be watching. When I have a baby, y'all gonna watch it because it's not my responsibility to be watching both of these kids.
Those who were in here the other night heard that little girl. I said this is why so many young women grow up and they either don't want to be mothers because they've already raised their younger siblings, younger cousins from that age. Again, she looks like she's 6 or 7. Or they already hiding the ass because they done already raised kids. It's the same thing. They've already raised kids. So it's going to be one end of the spectrum or the other. I know grown women who were in that situation as a child that don't want children. I know grown women that were in that situation as a child and had 2-3 kids before she hit 25. Already hiding the ass because what difference is it going to make? She's going to start pumping out babies when she's 15, when, she hits puberty. Because, believe it or not, when young girls hit puberty, they're as horny as the boys. Say that again. When young girls hit puberty, they're just as horny as the boys, if not more. So when you put a little girl in that situation, everybody thinking, oh, she's 6, 7, she's so cute. Ha, ha, ha. She's sick of these kids. The little pigtails and all that shit, her little squeaky voice. But when her ass go from 6 or 7 to 16, 17, and she fucking, everybody's going to look at her like she fucking crazy. You need to sit your fast ass down, particularly the women. This is how they talk to these young girls. Like they didn't do the same shit. But they didn't raise them to do any better because you put them in a situation where she's a child raising children. Then as soon as she gets pregnant, then it's going to be, we got all these babies raising babies. I wonder the fuck why. She think it's okay. So the reason why I played that video, and it seems that the adults in the room or the older people in the room listening to this child complain don't care, and I know y'all have seen it in your lives as well. Brothers, if women will do that to their own children, do I got to finish that sentence? If they will do that to their own children, what the fuck are you doing coming in as a stepfather? If she'll do that to her own child, have her child raising her other children, you're just a utility, bro. And yes, I'm going to talk about the outliers. Again, I've seen Broken Traditions with his girl in action. They got a good situation. I'm praying for them the best. Matter of fact, you issued a challenge to me, Broken Traditions. I'm issuing a challenge to you to jump the broom with Lex. How about that? Because I do believe in marriage. I do believe in relationships. But I also believe in brothers that don't believe in them. You get to be a grown-ass man, whatever the fuck you're doing. You get to solidify your spot. This isn't about some big-ass alpha beta debate. I just did a video on Sigmas. I don't give a fuck about all that. I want black men in particular, men in general, but black men specifically, to be happy. Find your fucking peace. This is why the first video I played with the white woman, it's 100% correct. When you find your peace, then you protect that shit. You get to build boundaries. This is something interesting that I always hear. Oh, you're putting up walls. It's crazy as hell when the solid ass dude puts up boundaries, everybody calls him a wall. Ain't that crazy? Just stop real quick. Just think. When you allow certain shit to go on, what did everybody tell you to do? You ain't got no boundaries. You don't got no standards. Once again, it's your fault. When you found your positive fuck it, as we say over here, when you found your positive fuck it and started putting those boundaries up, what the fuck happened? Those same goddamn people told you, you need to learn to let down your walls. Ain't that wild? But again, if women will do that shit to their own children, in reference to the video I just played, if women will do that shit to their own children, most of you guys are simply going to be a utility in a blended family or a step-father relationship. Slide over here to the comments. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Millennial Mark said, I think the Heat's going to take it this year. I can't even argue. Both of them teams are deep. I kind of think the Heat might be slightly deeper. We're going to see how they guard Jokic, though. Millennial Mark says, man, I'm too busy. We out here in Texas grinding hard to find time to make content. I think that was for you, Broken Traditions.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
You might have to go on some job sites. Just take it with you on the job site, and when you finish up that day, just do a quick 5-minute, man. Do a couple of how-to videos on the weekend. I'll watch. I'm there. Malika in the building, he says, a focused man is definitely a dangerous man because he takes risks, has goals, and achieve our aspirations by any means necessary. We'll move mountains, bro.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Had this chick I was talking to before, and she was like, I want you to be focused, but you are so rigid, like you won't move. No, that's what focus is. I sent her a clip talking about basketball, but I sent her a clip when the Lakers, when Kobe was still playing, I forgot who they were up on. I want to say it was the Thunder at the time. They were up like 2-0 or something like that, or 3-1. It was something lopsided. Like the next game, they would have won. And one of the interviewers asked the guy, was like, you don't look like a guy that's, on the brink of, an NBA Finals or maybe winning a championship or whatever. He just stared at him and just told him, job's not done. But why would I be up here smiling and happy? Job's not done. When you focus like that, bro, you a dangerous man. And dangerous in a good way. Don't let nobody tell you no fucking different.